Don't ask questions. Don't ask anything. Let's get into it. Skip it up and that up. So I got an interesting little side note for you. It kind of ties into what we're talking about right now. I got a DualSense 5. And you want to hear something weird? Doesn't work on the PlayStation 4, but if you hook it up via USB-A to USB-C, it works on my old fat from 2000, let's say 7. I just got it. It's in really good condition. PlayStation 3. Sony, could you explain that to me? Your console that's soon to be 14 years old, it was released in the States in 2006, the PlayStation 3, works with this perfectly. All right, like none of the haptic features work, but plug it in, treats it like a PS3 controller, treats it like, this is actually a 6-axis, that's how ancient this thing is, but it treats it like a DualShock 3. It just works. You plug it in, and I was playing Fear right before I filmed this video. But on your PlayStation 4, it doesn't work. Why are you making it like cryptic what this works with? Plug it into my computer, recognizes it, says controller input connected, but try to play a game, doesn't work. You just hook up a Xbox One controller on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, works perfect. Why can't this? Yes, I know the console's not out yet, but Sony's always kind of been sheepish with how their controllers work compared to Microsoft with the Xbox controllers, which they basically, you could play a game on a potato with an Xbox One controller. Just saying. But I'll have a video up on this controller tomorrow comparing it to the DualShock 4 and this is a 6-axis or the DualShock 3, and it'll be interesting to see. I'll play some games tonight. It's interesting to see how it does, how comfortable it is. It feels really good, but will I still feel that way after playing quite a bit of games? So that video will be up tomorrow. But anyway, putting this down, you want to get a PlayStation 5, don't you? Couldn't get the first round or the second round of pre-orders. Still hoping you could get one? Are you? You're not going to. At least not in 2020. Like, put your dreams aside of owning a PlayStation 5 in 2020 and aspire to get one in 2021, because it's not happening. I'm going to read this to you from comicbook.com, and then we will discuss. This week, Sony revealed that the PlayStation 5 has sold more units via pre-orders in 12 hours than the PS4 did in its first 12 weeks. As noted, the PS4 was a very hard console to pre-order, and it was very difficult to find at launch, which suggests the PS5 may be nearly impossible to find at launch. I'm gonna say something for comicbook.com. It's gonna be impossible to find. Speaking to this, PlayStation boss Jim Ryan is already getting out ahead of things and noting that it's unlikely that everyone that wants a PS5 at launch will be able to get one. However, while getting your hands on the console at release will prove challenging, Ryan says Sony is working hard to ensure there's enough supply to meet demand come the end of the year shopping season. And I'm going to still say something here. It's going to be next to impossible to find one. Think about the Wii back in 2006. Think about that. It was for like a couple years or a year and a half, let's say, to be conservative with numbers. You could not just go. It was next to impossible for like a year and a half to just go into a Target or a Walmart or a GameStop or a Best Buy and just pick up a Wii. It was next to impossible. And now the gaming market has expanded from 2006. Now there's more demand than there was in 2006. Hell, there's more demand from 2013 as you're seeing with the PS4 orders compared to the PS5. There's much more demand for the PS5, and the PS4 was a wildly popular console. You are not, unless all the stars aligned, you are not just walking into a store. I get this in all my streams, which I stream virtually every night starting at between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. People ask me, Rich, will I get in on one of the waves of pre-orders? Can I just go on launch day and go into a store and get one? Slim to none chance. It is what it is. And look, with all this popularity right now, with how much demand there are for these next-gen consoles, we also are living in an unprecedented time with COVID-19. We have a global pandemic going on, which is putting stress on manufacturing because you can't have all the people crowded together, so it's making it tougher in factories to produce these consoles because of what's going on. This is the first time we've had a pandemic of this caliber since 1918. So combine that together, there's more demand, there's a global pandemic, and just wait. Just wait. Don't go. Look, if it wasn't for Review Tech USA, I've said this in my live streams, I would have probably waited to get the consoles until 6 months from now, sometime in 2021. You know, I want to have them for this channel. Of course, I'm excited for them. I'm a nerd. But I wouldn't have went crazy trying to get the pre-orders. Luckily, I did. Will they actually get delivered to me? Ha ha! That's another thing, too. Even if you got a pre-order, with how stressed UPS, United States Postal Service, FedEx, and any other delivery service is going to be, even if you got one, hopefully it shows up to your door. It's going to be a fun time, ladies and gentlemen, over the next couple months. The election, pandemic, consoles. Consoles are exciting, but will we actually get them? I'm not holding my breath even though I got pre-orders. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. 2020, everybody! Isn't it great? Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.